Now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Detroit. Williamson comes in for Hunter. The Lakers also changing it up. Karl Malone's checked in for Shaq, and it's Fox in for Jordan. And the ball travels out of... bounds. It was last touched by Peyton.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Detroit leading by 5. Hamilton dishes to Williamson. They grab their own miss, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves. More on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Malone. Rebound by the Pistons. Now Detroit moving it up. Williamson, the pass to Ham. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Lakers trail by 7. Russell kicks to Grant. Peyton surveying the floor. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Phillips has gone 1 of 3 on the night. It's Russell with the drive. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Bryant is checked in for Gary Payton. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Clock at 6. Outside Bryant. And again, the Lakers no good. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Phillips. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Phillips has got his second basket of the night.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And stolen by Hamilton. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. And there's Williamson on the assist by Hamilton. Hamilton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Now, here's Fox. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot by Kobe, no good. The Pistons on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Hamilton, the pass to Billups. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From deep three-point range, that one no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Fox. Now a timeout called by Detroit. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game, and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together. He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Detroit, no good that time either.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Russell finds Fox. Bryant with it. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Now, here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him. Grant the pass to Russell. Nice defense from Billups. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Shoots. No good off the front iron. Lakers trail by 10. Passes to Fox. Detroit with the rebound. Wallace has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hamilton outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Kobe. Oh, that was something else.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. They get it back. Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Russell. Malone outside. Here's Shaq. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. The pass to Ham. Stolen by George. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Billups from outside sinks the triple. Billups has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Shaq down low. Wallace covering. Shaq's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit with the ball. Phillips from outside. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Kobe throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And he's able to get it back. Basket good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Knocked away. And stolen by Hunter. One-on-one here. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bryant gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Detroit leading by 11. Ham passes to Wallace. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Wallace is just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
He doesn't get the second one. Lakers trail by 11. And George, here we go. Second chance shot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Kobe, and finished off by Bryant.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Hunter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. The second quarter was dead even in terms of the scoring output for both teams. And that'll about...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Malone. And it's Fox. And there's Bryant. And it's Payton in at the 1. Tries again. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Bryant. Kobe's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. Pass to Hamilton. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. And finished off by Bryant.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
Hamilton against Bryant. Hamilton with it. He's got 7. The 3 from Billups. They get the rebound. Won't. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
For the lead, and the rejection by Milicic. They get it back, and O'Neal gets it to go. Here's Billups. He's got 10. For 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far, and nothing to show for it.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Williamson dishes to Billups. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Fox finds Payton. Now here's Bryant. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Hamilton with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. O'Neal inside. All is on him. And Shaq with the slam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Billups kicks to Wallace. Back to Hamilton. Shoots over Kobe. No good from Hamilton. Here's Los Angeles now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. On the wing, Bryant. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high-percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Eldon Campbell. He's checked in for Wallace. And Hunter subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Grant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Bryant. Here's Hamilton, and stolen by Payton. Now the Lakers on the break. Payton with the ball. That's good from Fox on the assist by Payton. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Fox has gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Here's Hamilton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hamilton's got 9 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Payton passes to O'Neal. Detroit with the rebound. Campbell kicks to Williamson. Pass to Hamilton. And here is Williamson. Guarded by Fox. And it's Williamson missing. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Payton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for him.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
To the paint, hangs in the air, and there's the nice. Layup by Fox. Fox has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And the basket by Payton.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Campbell. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Wallace comes in for Campbell. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Hunter. George is checked in for the Lakers. Passes it to O'Neal. No good. How the Pistons take it the other way. Good on the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Pistons trail by 17. The pass to Wallace. Back to Billups. Over Payton. Here's Wallace. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And that one's good. Williamson's got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Russell finds George. Billups against Payton.
That's his first personal foul.
George looking over the floor. The 9-foot shot out to Payton. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out, and Detroit the other way now. Billups goes in. It's hauled in by George.
A scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Here's Payton. Rebound, Detroit. Milicic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Williamson. Lays it up off the glass. Williamson's got 4 this quarter. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. He misses the free throw.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Malone's checked in. And there's the feed to Wallace. Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Russell passes to George. Kicks it to Payton. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Russell against Hamilton. Russell looking around. Floats one up, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Darko Milicic out there with Wallace. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Ham in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hunter with it, picked up by Bryant. And that one's good, Hunter. And so Payton will bring it up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. Malone outside. Pass to Bryant. Over Billups. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Malone. Bryant's got 20.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Wallace misses from close range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Grant, that's good.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Hunter. No good that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Kobe, the pass to George. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's good from George. Pistons trail by 19. Billups with the ball. Now Payton defending. Billups, no good. So it's the Lakers now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Pistons passing it around. Hunter kicks to Billups. Shot clock at 5, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left. That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
And he recovers it. Pass to Hunter. Here's Ham. Passes it to Milicic. Now here's Billups. And the pass to Ham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Free throw good, Fox.
And Fox, strong, very confident player, excellent defender, and a solid shooter.
O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Billups, no good.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And the rejection by Milicic. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Wallace dishes to Billups. Wallace outside. Pass to Ham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Billups launches a 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Wallace tipped back in for 2.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Offensive rebound, O'Neal. And the rejection by Milicic. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. Williamson is checked in for Detroit. Hamilton comes in for Chauncey Billups. Yes, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, listen, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Here's Milicic. Makes it off the glass. Lakers leading by 22. Payton passes to Malone. He kicks it to Bryant. Shoots it. Rebound by the Pistons. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Milicic passes to Wallace. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't go. Shaq with some nice D. Now here's Payton. Tight defense on him. Fox looking it over. Pass to O'Neal. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. O'Neal's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Milicic, and he banks in the layup. Milicic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Here's O'Neal. Goes back up. Malone trying to break free. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 19 points.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, Kobe. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
The drive by Smith feeds it to Milicic. Here's Ham. And there's the pass to Campbell. Great D that time from Walton. Lakers leading by 22. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. O'Neal inside, covered by Smith. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And O'Neal gets it to go. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Milicic kicks to Smith from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to O'Neal. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Shots good by Milicic. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And foul on Milicic. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for two.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And he sinks the second. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they